There are some women that are very controlling. The thing is, they start sneaking in little things, one after the other, slowly, so it's difficult to realize that you are being controlled. And this is not only the case with very controlling women. Women in general will try to control you some way or another. It's important that we are aware of what's going on around us and stop these attitudes right away. If you haven't stopped this and you are now realizing that you are in this kind of relationship, we will start to stop it now. Let's start distinguishing two kinds of women in this respect. As I told you, there are some women that are very controlling, and there are some women that are more normal in this respect, but will still have some controlling attitudes towards you every now and then. In both cases, what we must do is the same. First of all, we must realize that this shouldn't be. You, as the man of the relationship, are not trying to control every little detail in her life. Why should she try to control your life? She is certainly not in a relationship to be controlled, and you are also not in this for that. Always, in any case, even if it's not this topic in particular, if it's not about controlling, always think, is this fair? Am I doing this same thing to her? Most probably not. So you shouldn't let her do something that you don't want, that you are not doing to her. Of course, she shouldn't accept that from you. And think about it. She wouldn't. If you started doing that kind of thing, most likely she wouldn't accept it right away. There is no reason for her to have the upper hand in this kind of thing. No one should have the upper hand. Everything should be fair. So now you are in the bad part of the unfairness. First of all, as I was saying, you must realize this is happening. Women tend to be sneaky about this kind of thing, so you won't notice it right away. She will start telling you how to fold a towel. She will start telling you how to close the toothpaste. She will start telling you how to dress, who to see and who not to. Slowly. Every time it seems that there's a reason behind this. When she tells you about the toothpaste, you might think, well, she's tidy and she wants the bathroom to be clean and to also seem clean. When she tells you what clothes to wear, you might think, well, she is worried about how I look. She wants me to look good. When she tells you who to see and who not, you might think, well, she's worried about someone that might be a negative influence in my life. Of course, you think all this because she is your significant other and you think, in the first place, that she wants the best for you. But how about freedom? How about your freedom of choice in your life? This is paramount. You shouldn't let anyone mess with your freedom of choice, ever. So when these things start showing up, you must question her. So, the toothpaste. Why do you want me to close the toothpaste in this way? And she will tell you her answer. Maybe she wants the bathroom to be tidy, and that would be okay. If she tells you what clothes to wear, ask her, why shouldn't I wear my favorite t-shirt or this other piece of wardrobe? She will have to answer to that, and that will be a little more tricky to answer logically, right? So, in this kind of situations, you have to be very observant of what she is answering to you and how is she answering these things. If she's being controlling for the sake of controlling you, you will notice that she is making up some reasons. First, because you will listen to her not being that sure or that convinced of what she's telling you, or maybe she sounds convinced, but it sounds like she's making this up in this moment. And second of all, it will not make any sense, probably. When you perceive that the reasons that are behind these attitudes towards you are not satisfying for you, then you have to stand your ground. You must tell her, I think that this piece of wardrobe is okay, I look good in it, and I don't care that much about this. Maybe if we were going to a fancy party, then I will take your advice. But if I'm going out normally, out to the street, I don't need fashion advice for every step I take outside the house. And that's just the example of clothing. You have to question her when she messes with your friendships, when she messes with the toothpaste, when she messes with how to fold the towels. Anything that seems that she is giving you instructions on how to do something that you feel deep inside that it shouldn't matter that much. What is behind this? It's the urge to control you. And if you let her control you, not only will you be miserable, but also you will have the result that she will start seeing you as someone that doesn't stand for himself and that will just obey her orders. And you surely don't want that. Thank you for watching. See you next time.